All right, so we're going over section 9, lesson 2. So this is 9, lesson 2, and we're talking about population density. Population density. And population density is just a way to measure the amount of stuff per unit area, right? Also going to go into some unit analysis here, and hopefully you can help you understand how to use railroad track method or unit analysis to do math. Okay, so if I'm given, like, you have to read these equations here, or not read these equations, read these sentences and pick out the what the stuff is, and then you're going to be given like just a single thing, you're measuring. You are measuring. And then there's going to be a unit area, whether that's like a centimeter squared or inches squared or like miles squared or kilometers squared or something, some unit squared, right? And that's going to be your unit squared. And then there's going to be a conversion factor that you're going to have to determine, right? And that's going to be like the number of stuff, the amount of stuff per number of units, area of units squared, right? Area of units squared, right? And then the population density itself, the actual population density itself is the amount of stuff over 1 unit, area unit, right? And sometimes that's going to be less than 1. And it's going to look weird, but that's okay, right? And let's go over some stuff with some examples from a homework assignment. All right, so here we have some areas of Florida. And so this is the population, different days or different years, and it gives us the square miles. So this is a population density, number of people, right? This is the number of people, and then this is the square miles in Pensacola. Okay, so this is miles, square miles abbreviated. All right, so in 2014, it was 52,505 people per 41.12 miles squared. Okay. What is the population in 2014? Well, it was 52,505. Right, so the population density that's the work for the population density, right? So it's people per mile squared, right? So this is the work for it. So I need to reduce this to per 1 mile squared. So this is going to be 52,505 divided by 41.12, and it's going to be 1,000 approximately. I was going to say approximately 1,277 people per square mile. Okay, and how much did it change over 5 years? Right. So in 2019, it changed from 52 to it was 52,505, and then it went to 52,642 or 642. So it looks like it changed by just a little bit. So 642 minus 505 looks like the change in people. The change in people is 137. It's not a lot. Okay. All right. So Destin change in people. Oh, the population density. Was the density change? Let's answer the question. Answer the question. So it was the population density change, right? So the density in the density is going to be 52642 divided by the square mileage didn't change, so it's going to be 41.12. So it's going to be 52642 divided by 41.12. This is going to be 128.0, right? So it changed people per mile squared. It changed. The change was approximately looks like 3 people per square mile, or you could say it changed by 1277 divided by 1280. It's like 90. It changed by approximately like 0.03%, right? So that's another way you could do it. I like this way. I like that way better. Okay, so Destin is spread over an area of 7.776 square miles, and Panama covers that much. What is the population density of Destin? Okay, in 19, right? So again, this is 13,702 divided by this people, units matter, people divided by 41.27 miles, square miles, right? So it's 13,702 divided by 41.27, and it's going to be about 332, it's approximately 332 people per square miles. Okay, so that is this answer, and this is this answer. Okay, so how does the population density compare with that of Panama City? So Panama City, did I do Panama City? No, I haven't done Panama City yet. Okay, so what is population density of Panama City? This is Destin, and then Panama City. So this is not right. So Panama City is 2019. Population equals 36640 people divided by, let's see, Panama City. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, 41.27. This should be transcription error, 7.66. Change this one. 13,702 divided by 7.66 equals, that should be 1788. 1789. And this will be 36,640 divided by 4127. And that's going to be 88 point, I'll just say 888 population miles squared. All right, so how do they compare? This is for Panama City. All right, so you can tell right away that Destin is more crowded than Panama City, but by how much? 1789 divided by 888. It's about 2 times. Destin more dense by approximately 2 times. Okay. All right, so that's how you pretty much do that stuff. If you're given things like this where it gives you dimensions, you have to calculate the area, right? So that's that. Hopefully that helps out how to figure out population density.